Hey, welcome to this video for de-stressing and relaxing the body from computers and office stress. If you're in this video, maybe you've been working on the computer for a long time, or you've just been working and you want to release. Well, my name is Frances Eve. Hi, and I've created Holistretch to help you feel good and free in your body. So today we're going to be focusing on stretching, self-massage, and repatterning technique. So we're going to start with the forearms. The forearms hold a lot of stress and also emotional tension. You want to bring your opposite hand into a C shape or like a Lego man and just squeeze up and down the forearm from the elbow all the way up to the wrist. You'll notice that the harder you squeeze, the more you'll feel a release of tension in the forearm. So just little squeezies with the thumb and the knuckles of fingers. Now what we're going to do is just release that arm. So oftentimes we have these holding patterns. Actually all the time. Our bodies have these holding patterns where we're moving in the same direction all the time. That can cause a lot of tension. So we're going to experiment with just loosening up the arm. So see how much you can release and relax that left arm by shaking it into the right hand. So keeping the right hand solid and steady, you want to just shake the left arm. So try and release the wrist as much as possible. This can be harder than it seems. So do your best. Just releasing the wrist, giving it little squeezies, and then releasing the elbow as well, shaking the arm out. Next, go ahead and bring that left hand behind the arm, just a loose hand, and see if you can grab onto the outside elbow with the right hand. So now we're opening up the shoulder girdle, and seeing if you can loosen up the shoulder by just relaxing that arm. Loose grab with the right arm to see if you can lift the shoulder towards the front of the body and then letting it relax towards the back. See what you can experience here, see what you can feel. So with the right hand, palpate into the left shoulder. So just kind of pushing the left shoulder back a bit. Oftentimes we scrunch or hunch in front of a phone or a computer. So we're really moving our body in such a way that's opposite of all of that. So we're loosening up the body and we're also opening up the shoulders and the chest this way. It may be a different technique than you're used to. So just follow along, do your best. You can always redo it. Starting with the forearm on the right side this time. Getting that Lego hand or C shape with the left hand to palpate. You're just palpating just means little squeezies feeling into the body. So see if you can squeeze the forearm and to release it. And then we'll do our shakes. So loosening up the right arm as much as possible. Supporting the elbow with the left hand this time. See if you can loosen it up. So loosening up the wrist, loosening up the elbow, and just shaking it out. Our wrists can get into a locked position when we're on the phone all the time or using our computer mouse or even writing with a pen and paper. Our wrists can get really tight and locked up, so it's nice to just shake them out and squeeze them out. Next is our hand behind the back. So just a loose hand, taking the left hand and bringing it to the shoulder or the forearm. What we're doing is we're moving the arm in the opposite direction that it usually falls. So this is just called repatterning. And you want to keep the shoulder girdle as loose as possible so that you can kind of get some wiggles into the shoulder, wiggles into the elbow. Then taking the left hand and gently pushing against the right shoulder, seeing if you can push it out to loosen it up. little pushes here. You should be feeling a bit looser now. We're opening up the shoulders and the chest and the elbows and the wrists. Thanks for joining me, and I acknowledge you for trying out this new technique. All right, let's move on. We're going to open up the chest, so this might be a little more familiar to you. This is a resistance stretch. Bring your hands behind your head, and we're going to open up the chest, elbows wide, exhaling, elbows in, and pulling the neck gently down. Inhaling, elbows wide, big inhale, chest open, and then exhaling, elbows together, bringing the neck along with you. This is super, super yummy for opening the chest, opening the back of the neck, which usually gets really stiff on the computer or the phone, and utilizing your breath to open the body. Inhale up, exhale down. Very nice. Now go ahead and rotate the neck to the sides. You want to get the sides of the neck as well, and just allow gravity to pull down on the hands and pull down on the head, and switch. Go ahead and do that a few more times. You really want to listen to your body, so some of you may need to hold this for longer. Some of you may be feeling okay. And keep remembering to exhale on the stretches. Inhale at the beginning and exhaling down on those stretches, relaxing the neck. Excellent job. Shrugging the shoulders back. You want to open up the chest, so give yourself some nice shoulder shrugs. And then clasping the hands behind you to open up even further. We're reversing the movements that we usually do at a computer. So go ahead and actually bring your hands all the way behind you and try and relax your neck back as much as possible. So I'm showing you a side view so you can see what I'm doing. But even in this stretch, see if you can open up so much that you can even relax your jaw. So opening up the neck, the throat, the chest, and even the jaw by just opening the mouth a little bit. Awesome. That can be really intense. It's kind of like a camel pose. I definitely recommend you at least clasp your hands behind your back a few times during the day if you're at a computer all day. Opening up the wrists, we just want to grab onto the hand and let gravity pull the hand down and the wrist down. And then see if you can use the muscles in the forearm to lift up the hand. You might feel some crunchies in here. Go ahead and switch. This is just breaking down of dense fascia, the connective tissue that gets accumulated in those areas of tension and stress. So totally normal to hear crunchies in this area. Bringing the hands behind you once again. We're going to just move from side to side, opening up the side body. If you like these movements or you learned something new today, please give this video a like so that more people can see and more people can feel good and free in their bodies. I like to end the stretches, just reaching up as high as possible and shaking everything out. It's been my pleasure to make this video for you. If there's anything that you want to explore, please leave a comment below. I'd love to explore it with you. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Take care.